Lewis and the obsessed pulse camera, the O.C.G, hopefully having found a solution to my problem. But I guess we're going to see. Alright, let me go test the stream. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think it's working. As well as it's ever gonna fucking work. Oh yeah, it's going, man. Well, as you may have seen in the post on the Discord, my headset got fucked. But I found kind of a ghetto solution. My new headset, the one I had been using, because I was trying to use this one until it got worn down. It got caught in my chair and just ripped the fucking cord. Just fucking demolished my new headset that I'm using. Well, it came with this connector that some headsets come with, where it's like you plug it into it, and it's either the mic connector or the headset connector. Well, I took the mic, the two-way connector from my new headset, and I put it on my old headset so that I'm hearing the game. No. It is fucked. That headset's trash. But I took the two-way connector and I plugged it into the headset-only mode. Okay? So technically, I found a way to jury-rig it, so I'm hearing the game through the headset, but the mic is my controller. Kind of like a weird workaround. And the controls I'm still getting used to. Fucking boomerang asshole. Really? That's another thing I can't get behind with Alex. He doesn't like 2D games. I'm like, how can you not like 2D games? Oh, God, this fucker is so annoying. It's like it's beneath him to play a side-scroller. uh... Of course, I also had that problem with him because he doesn't like playing old games either. Oh, there's one more tether. Yeah, it's fine, man. The problem with Alex is, like, he doesn't like older games. Well, no, besides the ones he grew up with, but it's like... And he thinks that, like, you can't like an older game unless it's nostalgia. Like, he actually thinks that the only reason people like older games is nostalgia. That if they didn't play those games when they were growing up, they wouldn't like them. And it's just like, I mean, I'm sure nostalgia plays a part in it, but it's just, like, flatly untrue, dude. I played games that were made before I was fucking born. And enjoyed them. I played, like, games from PS1 that I never played when I was a kid, and loved them. If I only like games that I played when I was a kid, half the games I play now I wouldn't like, dude. I didn't fucking play Midnight Club 3 until I was like 20. Even now I've discovered games I never played. You know, I like Alex. It's just I vehemently agree with I like Alex. I just vehemently agree. God, I can't talk. Fuck. I like Alex. I just vehemently disagree with some of his opinions. And what's really weird is he's a big history buff, like me. So it's like, he loves reading about Roman times and like, can you not see the irony? Well, the people who play old games only play old games because they played them when they were a kid and they're nostalgic for them. Somebody who wasn't actually around for them wouldn't like them. Okay? You like the Roman period. Were you fucking around for the Roman period, Alex? It's like the last time I checked, you like periods that things you weren't there for. And he's like, I like, hearing about World War II. I'm like, were you there? For me, it's like the same thing. Playing an old game is like digging into a piece of history. You know what I mean? There's a specific way to do this. To open this fucking thing, I think? Or am I doing it wrong? I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, Alex is not entirely wrong. There is part of it is nostalgia. Obviously, the games that you play when you're a kid, you're excited for. But like I said, I played games, like PS1 games, that I've never fucking played until last year when I'm 27. I'm like, man, this is great. And it's like, I never played it when I was a kid, and somehow I like it. And, okay, so, when you follow games, you will get kind of a linear progression of graphics, where graphics have gotten better and better and better. But the thing is, there's tons of things in games that they do now that they didn't used to do, and things that they did in games back in the day they don't do now. So, uh, if you just look at it like, oh man, it's games, but it looks worse, it plays worse, then yeah, you're probably gonna think, oh man, why am I playing this when I could be playing the modern stuff? But there's entire things that they used to do in games then that they don't do now. You know what I mean? Platformers. I fucking love platformers. Platformers are like a dying breed now. You might get a couple of good indie platformers. You might get a like Astrobot or whatever. But platformers are not like they used to be. Okay. So if you like platformers like I do, and you're a big fan of platformers, most of the platformers you're playing are going to be fucking older games. They don't really make them anymore. Like the big, AAA dev platformers. It used to be like anybody who's anybody on, Sony, Sega, Nintendo. You had to have a fucking platform mascot. Now nobody cares. There's a. Oh. Sorry, I'm kind of gassy. If you hear me, sorry. You know, in certain ways, gaming progression is linear. You have better graphics, but in a lot of ways, there's lots of different types of games that have come and gone that they don't make anymore. So when you play a game from the 90s, you're not just sampling, well, the same types of games or worse. You're sampling a different type of game that you're not going to get today. Aha! Now if I can just get that cherub little fucker. Yep, boom. That's the second chain. I think I activated this elevator. But meanwhile, I'm going to go over here. There's a side passage I haven't been to. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, I won't say he doesn't like them entirely. He does like Jak and Daxter, but yeah, for the most part, he doesn't. It also kind of got on my nerves because, like, he was just assuming that the platformer games I played were easy platinums. He's like, you play a bunch of gimme platinums, which I guess is his way of saying easy platinums. I've never heard anybody say gimme platinums, okay? But he's like, ukulele, blue fire, and it's like, you're just assuming that fucking getting the platinum for ukulele is easy? Dude, blue fire is considered to be like the fucking Dark Souls of platformers. It's incredibly fucking difficult. So, like, he, like, knows nothing about the games, but because he assumes, because they're platformers, that they've got to be easy platinums. And what's hilarious, right, is he will, he was saying that he has never gotten the platinum for Jak and Daxter, even though he likes the game, because the collectibles are too tedious and time-consuming, okay? So, I'm like, let me get this straight. You haven't gotten the platinum in Jak and Daxter because you think it's too tedious and time-consuming. But the games that you just listed as easy platinums have way more fucking collectibles and stuff to get, but they're easy. Well, obviously not easy enough for you to get them then. It's like, exposing the hole in his logic. It's like, ukulele has like many times more fucking collectibles than Jak and Daxter. And pissed me off a lot more. I hope you get around to playing Jak and Daxter one of these days, because honestly, when you play it, you're going to see that it's really not that bad. I know it sounds like 2,000 precursor orbs is a lot, but they are clustered, so many of them in such a tiny environment, that you will literally be getting just, I mean, showered in them. It's not like, oh my god, I've got to look for it, search each one. Like, you will find 99% of them just by walking around. You may have to look around for a couple of them that you miss, because some of them are like underwater, but the vast majority of them are just out in the open, just clustered. So, like, it sounds like it's a lot, but when there's literally like 300 precursor orbs in just the first area, and you're like breaking them in boxes of like 10 at a time, it's suddenly not that much. Meanwhile, conversely, okay, Jak 2 and 3 only have 600 orbs, okay? They are 10 times more frustrating than Jak 1, okay? Because they actually do hide those orbs really, really fucking well. And some of them are in immiscible areas where if you don't get them, well, fuck you. Okay, there's no, like, missables in Jak and Daxter 1. So, like, even though technically it has, like, 3 times as many collectibles, it is 10 times easier because they just shower you in them. It's kind of like, oh, shit. Wow, fucking insta-death. And that's fucking lame. It's kind of like Spyro, right? Like, the precursor rooms are like the gyms. In each Spyro game, there's like 5,000 gyms. And you're like, oh my god, that's so many. And then you play Spyro, and it's like, oh, okay, they're giving me like 5 every gym. And we like open chests with like 100 in one chest. So it actually winds up not being really a burden at all. Like, it just sounds like a big number on paper until you play the game. I need to find out how to get that shortcut right there to make my fucking life easier. I need to remember that. Yeah, Spyro's great, dude. You know, and it especially offended me because, like, Alex was like, "Oh, you have so many platinums because you go for a ton of easy platinums." No, I fucking don't, dude. Like, you remember when you were like telling me I should play like I Am the Mayo or I Am Bread, like fucking easy games. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, dude, like, if I wanted to get easy platinums, I could get fucking easy platinums, dude. Right now, I could borrow a controller from somebody and get 2 platinums right away for Jak 2 and 3 using the fucking debug menu on PS4. Like, if I wanted to do that, I could. God. No wonder I died. They're all fucking temporary platforms. What kind of fucking shit is that? You know what? I got the fairy collectible. I don't care. But you get the point that I'm making. Like, I resent the accusation, implication. I guess you could say both. Okay, Echo. Because, like, there's, like, a lot of easy platinums that I fucking could have gone for. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. And, like, he's saying the fucking Jak and Daxter is too tedious for him to get the platinum. But games that are way harder than that are easy platinums. Well, apparently they're not easy for you, bro. I'm not trying to shit talk Alex. And man, it all really just depends on what you say. It's easy platinums, okay? I don't consider an easy platinum being getting 100% in a game and doing everything there is to do, dude. there's like okay, so you said you had the platinum for Origins. I could say, well, that's an easy platinum because it didn't take fucking insane gamer skills to get. But then I guarantee you, you spent over 100 fucking hours on Assassin's Creed Origins. So it'd be kind of dismissive to say it's an easy plat when you have to spend fucking 3 digits hours to get it. There's different kinds of plats, man. It's difficult in different ways. And it's also, it needs to be a differing in perspective, okay? Because a lot of what you would consider hard platinums, I would not consider hard platinums. I would consider tedious bullshit platinums. Oh, hey, I got a new heart. That's cool. Oh, hey, Quicksilver. That's cool. There's a specific way to do this to rise up when you hit an enemy. I'm just saying there's different types of hardcore, man. And there's different types of platinums. I will, like Alan Wake. I wouldn't consider getting the platinum in Alan Wake too easy. The game's fucking massive, getting absolutely everything. What's up? Alright, I love you, bye. Yeah, see, I kind of, fuck, I kind of did it. Like, you can, if you hit R2 and square, you'll jump a little bit when you hit it, and you can do that twice, but the timing is not great. But I'm trying to do that so I can get that fucking collectible right there. Aha! Like, you would consider getting the platinum for Spider-Man easy. I would not. As it requires you to literally 100% complete a fucking massive game. Do absolutely everything. God damn it. Anyway, man, what I was trying to say, I didn't know you were gone, okay? What I was trying to say is there's different types of platinums. Just because the platinums are easy in one way doesn't mean they're not harder in another. Okay? Like, is Assassin's Creed Origins as hard as some of the other games that you played? No, it's not. But in order to get that platinum, which you told me you've gotten the platinum for Assassin's Creed Origins, you had to put 100 hours into it. Are you going to tell me that a game where you put fucking triple-digit time into it is an easy platinum? That's what I'm saying. A lot of the ones that you say easy are really fucking time-consuming. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The time it takes you to get the platinum in Origins, you get a platinum 2 3 times. I don't think that makes them easy. That's what I'm saying. I think like your definition of an easy platinum is a little bit skewed. Do these guys endlessly spawn or I'm trying to see. Well, yeah, they do. Okay, so just ignore them. Keep moving. Oh, that's fucking cheating. Hey, treasure chest. Maribus of the Return to Port. Okay, I have no idea what that does, but I guess I'll figure out. Like I said, I wouldn't consider a platinum. You have to put 100 fucking hours in to be easy. Fuck. I see. Yeah, I can't get. Yeah, okay, I have to come back here later. Well, specifically, the games that Alex was referring to when he said the gimme platinums was fucking Ukulele and Blue Fire. And it's like, if you ever played Blue Fire, dude, it is a fucking brutally difficult game. Oh, shit. Yeah, so if you have to work for them, are they easy? Do you see what I'm saying? Where you're like, you have to work for them. You got to put in a lot of time to get them, but they're easy. You see what I mean? I would consider an easy platinum to be something you have to put in no effort to get. That's what I consider an easy platinum. Like, if you have to 100% complete a game and do absolutely everything in it to get it, I don't consider it easy.
Penitent one, you stand before the tomb below which my name, Perpetua, rests. And with it, a body vanquished a long time ago. Although we were already introduced through the wounds of our confrontation, the audacity of your faith now gives us the chance to meet, once again, a meeting behind the back of a miracle that ends up knowing all. You fell before a deception, created by the miraculous zeal that possessed my face and armor, but not my voice, which is now free from sin and dominion.
It's like, okay, take Tomb Raider Legend, okay? I had to play through that entire game 3 fucking times on the hardest difficulty and get every single collectible, of which there was 200 fucking collectibles. Is that an easy platinum?
But I could see that your will is greater than any pain in your body and in your deaths, and that they will not hold you back in the journey ahead. Such is your strength, that my brother Esdras, convinced that you will commit crimes against the Church, has asked for my blessing to prevent you accessing such a sacred place. Penitent one, I have seen a different path for you, whose ultimate destination is neither the forbidden nor the sacred places kept behind the high walls of Mother Church. Rise above all that, above even the halls of the dream. This voice of mine is limited. It cannot disperse all the invisible mists that tangle up the truth and mislead us. You must meet with my brother. He will be waiting for you on the bridge that leads to the door of the Holy Visages. Take this scapular, whose sheen will tell him you have my blessing, and before which he will surely fall to his knees, as he loves me deeply.
Like I said, like, the most recent platinums I've gotten, okay, was fucking, Assassin's Creed 2, not easy. Basically requires you doing pretty much everything there's to do in Assassin's Creed 2. And the fucking long sweeper trophy alone is a pain in my fucking ass. Tomb Raider Legend, which, like I said, I had to play through it 3 times on the hardest difficulty and get every fucking collectible and beat the time trials. And then, what was it? Spyro 2, which once again requires you to get 100% every fucking collectible. Everything. So, yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay? How it's like, there's different, like, leagues of platinum.
At that moment, my soft whisper will reach his ears, beseeching him to assist you. Go fearlessly, penitent one.
See all this? They added all this in an update. This was not in Blasphemous originally. The game originally, Blasphemous had 2 endings, right? Good ending and a bad ending. Then they added a free update. They added a bunch of new shit, including a 3rd ending that directly ties into Blasphemous 2 and is the canon ending. Which is actually kind of weird because it's like a very different scenario. Because in the original game, so the game is not like Dark Souls in the fact that they tell you, go do these 3 things. So you go do the 3 things. And like I said, dude, like, I don't consider it easy. It's very time consuming. And the same time that I could, it's different strokes, different folks. But, okay, you know what? Even if you say that Assassin's Creed 2 is on the easier side, you cannot say it's a gimme platinum. Okay? Alex was trying to suggest that I play games like I Am the Mayo. That's what I'm saying, okay? That is just straight up not fucking true. Oh, I didn't know there was another... Oh, yes, this... Okay, I wound up coming... Yeah, to... Oh! Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, my God! Wow! Okay. Fuck. Oh well, not bad. Not a big deal. Yeah. Well, in that case, man, I'll have to take your word for it. I haven't really played the Telltale games. My dad did. I know Steph has. I haven't really played them. I haven't even looked into what the trophy list entails, so I don't really know. I did think you had to play through the games a lot, though, to get those. I thought getting the platinum required you to, like, get all the different outcomes and shit. I could be mistaken. Like I said, I've never really played those types of games. I played, like, 15 minutes of The Walking Dead back in the day. I'm like, okay. I'm just not a type of that kind of game. I'm not a fan of that type of game. Man, this bitch is annoying. Fuck. Jesus Christ. If there's like multiple bitches like that, I may have to come back later. Okay, yeah, there is. Okay, this is, yeah. I do not have the required stats. Especially because those are like mages. Those are supposed to be like the weak up close. And it's like taking everything I got. Or like fucking okay, you know, and this is another thing that bothers me about Alex. You know, I'm not trying to shit on Alex. I've said this to his face. So it's not like I'm shit talking him. You know, he actually thinks that if a game isn't popular, it's a reflection on the quality of the game. Because, like, well, if it's so good, why didn't I hear more of it? Why wasn't it more popular? Like, dog. Like, like, if we're going by that standard, then Fortnite is the greatest game that ever existed. Okay, see, I'm sorry. I actually have played a little bit of Minecraft story. I have played a little bit of Minecraft story mode, but not that much. And I wasn't going for trophies. I think I played on 360 actually back in the day. Just a normal playthrough of them. Okay, then yeah, I can't see that if it's just to beat it. And not even do everything. Like, I thought you had to go through and get all of the optional branching paths and replay it. And in which case, I'd be like, well, you have to replay a lot. Because, like, Until Dawn is kind of like a Telltale game. But it actually is a pretty difficult platinum. Because I was checking the trophy list for that. And they expect you to replay it every time to get every possible outcome. So you have to replay that game like 10 fucking times. And make sure you get this specific outcome. So that actually does take a lot of run-throughs. I assume that the Telltale games were like Until Dawn. But no, if it's just you playing through it, you don't have to get 100% completion, then no, obviously, yeah, that's not difficult. Okay, let me see. Where am I? Okay, I need to go back to the bell. Okay, so... yeah. I think right here. Yeah, here we go, okay. And then that's the bitch with the rosary beads. See, that's one of the things about this game. They don't properly mark stuff on your map. In most Metroidvanias, they mark stuff properly on your map. In this game, they don't, and it kind of bothers me. Because, like, I have an item to upgrade my fucking, uh, I have an item to upgrade my flask, and I'm trying to remember where the fucking guy is. I'm like, man, it'd be really great if I just had a thing. I've already found the guy. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I guess it makes sense. I'm just saying that's the point that I was trying to make. Some games are easier than others, and some are harder in a different way. Like you were just saying, you were like, well,
thank you for your help.
you're like, technically it's easy, but it's hard for me because I fucking hate collectibles. So then it's, you know.
Bring the bones before me, and we will uncut.
graceful be the hut. With this silver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's coming through. Okay, Echo, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. You're fucking me up. I love you, but you gotta get up. I'm just trying to make sure. Oh. Oh, it's a good thing. You got another like blue slot. Okay, Echo, come up here then. Okay, fucking my cat is Bill Cosby. You can't tell her no. Honestly, I'm just trying to finish this game so I can get to Blasphemous 2. I'm not... Oh, fuck. I'm not trying to shit on this game. I like this game. But this was made by a first-time studio on a small budget. So this game is really rough around the edges. It's a good game. I like it. I don't regret buying it. But it's rough around the edges. Blasphemous 2, on the other hand, is like 1,000 times better. But you know me. I have a real aversion to skipping games in a series. Like, unless I just fucking hate it. I always try to play all the games. Like, I really, really don't like. You know, some people will tell you, well, you can just skip to the good one. Boom. Now I have my flask dealing way more damage, or healing me for way more, and 5 flasks again. Yeah, see, I'm not going to play any of the Bubsy games, Max, okay? Because, and I know this may surprise you, I love myself too much. Fuck. Oh well. But yeah, like I said, this game is kind of the rough first draft. I like it, but it's rough around the edges. Blasphemous 2, from what I've seen, and why I decided to buy Blasphemous 2, 1,000 times better. Like, you can tell they really took everything they learned from making this and brought in the sequel. Hold on. I know there's a place to confess. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Hold on. And then every time I jostle, like, the problem with my microphone setup is that I have to do it carefully. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's still coming through. I have to check it. Because if it jostles too much, then it I've heard mixed things. I don't think they're bad. I saw footage of them, but I'm not like, oh my god, I've got to fucking play Bubsy. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna go back and play, like, a 2D platformer, there's, like, 80 million other platformers from that age that are better. I'll just play it. I also really don't like the way this game is set up with the guild system. That's probably its biggest flaw, and it's actually something they addressed in the sequel, thank God. But like, this kind of has elements of a Souls-like. You can debate over if it's a Souls-like or not, because it is 2D, and it has a strong Metroidvania elements. But it's like a Souls-like. It's like a Metroidvania game with some Souls-like elements. Whether you think that that's good or not is up to you. Some people consider it a full Souls-like, other people don't, because it's obviously fucking 2D and has a great amount of Metroid in there. So, but regardless, they tried to have a system. Oh, hey, shit, health upgrade. I didn't. Wow, I'm getting upgrades left and right. They tried to have a system kind of similar, but not to Dark Souls. Instead of losing your souls, which would be your tiers for upgrades, instead you have some guilt. You leave some guilt behind, and that's fine. Except the problem is the guilt stacks. So the more times you die, if you die 5 times in a row, your guilt's now left in 5 places, and your stats get lowered. Oh. Hold on one second. So you can get into a point where you have shit fucking stats because you died too many times. What's up? You called? Alright, love you, bye. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna get something to eat. I gotta go help my parents and I'll be back. If you're still here, then